This episode is brought to you by Leo Bato and Associates, ang realtor na patok.
Personality, let's amplify that. Have you encountered people around you in the pageant whose personality really suck? And if they did suck, how cringy of a personality have you encountered? Without naming names,
Of course. Of course.
the nerve to name names.
I have not encountered, this is my first pageant. So I have not encountered anyone in the pageantry industry that looks down on another person. I think that's really beautiful. As for a personality, I think we all know each other as the pageant personality, and we don't know the individual's actual personality. Of course, being on stage.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Because that's like the smiling Barbie face, the pageant personality. What is the pageant personality?
The pageant personality will always be happy. Not to say positivity, because I do believe everyone in the area is positive. It's more of being the bubbly, happy person. Every individual has their own struggles, has their own times where they're going to be sad, they're going to be dark. But it's just really being able to express and move past, like we've talked about, to show a positive, even if you're sad. To always look at the light at the end of the tunnel rather than staying all the way in the back in the deepness. So, no, I haven't really encountered anyone in the pageant industry where they've stayed back there and spread the darkness. Instead, they spread the happiness, spread the light.
Right. So it's like if you're having a bad day, this whole pageant personality can actually help you bring you out of that bad day you're having. But with a pageant person, and both of you can answer this, would the pageant personality be more of like a collective personality rather than an individual personality? Because it's hard to have the pageant personality as an individual wherein, oh my God, the bill collectors are calling me. Hi. And you know what I mean? I mean, it's you have to be true to yourself also, right? Because there's that person, there's your own personality and the pageant personality.
This episode is brought to you by Binalot Los Angeles.
So, with regard to it being collective, do you catch yourselves losing who you are emotionally, or is it protected and retained and placed in your back pocket?
Well, I think that's the beauty of beauty pageant because, like joining a beauty pageant, you are there to inspire. So for you to be able to inspire it, you would base it on your personal experience. So you go on that pageant based on the situations that you've been through and like the hard works that you went through to be on that stage. So it's more rather of like an inspiration to other people and not really like as what you said, like having that like the personality. And also in pageantry we build sisterhood, and it's not all about the competition to be with other girls, but to be in there to inspire other people, to inspire other girls with their stories too. And that's the beauty of it. Yeah.
You want to add to that?
Yeah, being in the pageant, you're always going to be a face of inspiration.
Right.
And as you're saying, collectively, the group, if someone is down, I think we do help each other. And we look back at that person and we're like, she's on the stage. She's showing that happiness that she is deep down. She's strong. She's able to...
Amen, yeah.
she's able to move on from that sadness and show that happiness rather than sticking down to it. So it's really you realize rather than the weakness of that sad, you realize the strength to move on.
And you know what? Like when I would watch pageant competitions, I really don't want to call it competitions, right? But you can see, like what you said, Ericka, the camaraderie, the sisterhood. Because if someone gets booted out, like everybody just powwows and embraces each other and all that stuff. You guys haven't experienced sharing a room with another candidate, right?
Well, I do have
You did.
in the Philippines. Yeah.
That's a different story. Like that could get crazy. So watch out for that because like there are good stories, there are bad stories. Like what we talked about at the back.